Theme number 3, securing commitment and loyalty. Prior to any type of change occurring in an organization, the management team must look for ways in which to secure commitment and loyalty from employees. Employee commitment can be comprised of a belief in the organization's vision, passion and support of the products or services being offered, agreement of the way the organization does business, and the perspective that a strong leadership team exists. Let's break this down a bit more. Are employees aware of the organization's vision? And is it a strong enough vision to carry the company into the future against things like globalization, technological advances, deregulation, and growing domestic and foreign competition? If not, what should be revamped within the vision, mission, and goals to align appropriately to the future possibilities? Don't become the next Kodak or Blockbuster Video. Those companies were not willing to adjust to the times. Think about it. If there was appropriate innovation within Blockbuster's site, could they have come up with the Netflix concept? Are the organization's employees passionate and supportive of the products or services offered? Are employees within the company's target market? If so, are they purchasing the company's products or services over competitors? If not, that's a problem. Their commitment to the company is only as much as the paycheck coming in every 2 weeks or the next best offer that may come along. Do employees understand how the company operates, whether it is the team they were part of or thinking about the bigger picture? Is there an opportunity for efficiency in the processes that currently exist? The level of employee commitment will rise if there's a stake in the way business is done, whether by allowing them to help identify efficiencies through innovation programs or asking an employee to identify an opportunity for improvement and allowing them to take the lead. How do employees treat the leadership team within the organization? Does there appear to be a level of respect or change in demeanor, for example, whispers, eye rolling, sighs, when a member of leadership is mentioned? Employees who know the members of the company's leadership team, even if it's just name or facial recognition, are more likely to be committed to the success of the organization. There are several ways to identify the commitment and loyalty that employees may have to their organization. A few questions to identify employees' level of commitment and loyalty include: do employees understand the company's vision? Are they passionate, supportive of the products or services offered? Do they understand how the company operates? How do employees treat the leadership team? Nina's story. Nina rubbed her growing pregnant belly, only thinking all the while about the families who were going to be impacted by the news of the upcoming downsizing. She was thankful she was not among the list of those being let go, but she realized that could change at any time. Unfortunately, or possibly fortunately, Nina's strength was in planning and implementing layoffs in a smooth fashion. She had done so well at it that she was highly sought after in the financial services industry. Last month marked Nina's 5-year anniversary with Abacus Financial Services in Chicago. She was now just over 6 months pregnant with her first child and was finding it more difficult to hold back the emotions that this role and her pregnancy hormones were creating lately. This was the first organization that Nina had been at for more than 4 years, and while there were challenges the organization was facing lately, she was committed to seeing her role through, or to the extent through that they would allow her. Her smooth but direct tone, as well as her ability to maintain reason and fairness, proved extremely beneficial in laying a solid foundation for the first of 3 phases of layoffs, all which would occur within the next 2 months. Recently, a friend of Nina's asked if she felt loyal to her current organization. With a few moments of silence, she took a deep breath and said that she had some degree of loyalty in the role and responsibilities she held in return for being able to receive the paycheck the organization provided her every week. She continued by stating she felt her loyalty was to the people she had to displace through the layoffs. Early in the process of assessing work teams and employees, Prior to identifying who would go and who would stay within this reorganization, Nina worked with each manager to gather performance indicators, as well as background on the employees, such as any issues within their employee files, awards received, committee contributions, innovations approved, etc. During part of that process, a few managers also mentioned, without Nina's asking and not part of the process, the level of commitment they felt certain employees had to the organization. When it came time to deliver the news to the employees being let go, Nina was not surprised at the reactions she received from a few people, as she had seen that behavior in the past. What did surprise her was that 2 of the employees being downsized, from 2 different teams, had been noted as having a low commitment to the company, and they reacted so negatively to the news that the police were called to escort them off the property that day. Nina only knew of the commitment levels for some of the employees that were being let go, and one aspect she noted for this reorganization was that the employees who were noted as being highly committed to the organization were clearly upset at the news, but they took it better than those she had been told were less loyal. Reflection questions. Number 1. How much impact do you believe the level of commitment and loyalty really played in the reactions of the employees Nina had to downsize? 2. Do you believe loyalty and commitment plays a significant role in the reactions of downsized employees overall? 3. Nina responded to her friend that her loyalty was to the employees she was having to let go and ensuring a smooth transition in that process. What are some of the steps she was likely to take to ensure this happened? Quote from Peter F. Drucker: "Unless commitment is made, there are only promises and hopes, but no plans." Tips and best practices for securing commitment and loyalty. Number 1. Build relationships with others in the organization. There is a significant opportunity lost by managers who choose to stay along in their office rather than open the door and inviting others in, or leaving the space and talking with employees. Getting to know employees and being there for them allows a manager to build relationships. The interactions must be genuine if a manager wants employees to feel that they can be open and let the manager know what they're working on, what concerns they have, and maybe even a little about them personally. What are their areas of passion, hobbies, etc.? I have several managers to this day who I keep in touch with and may reach out to for insight or feedback. These managers were the ones who knew building our relationship was important to my commitment to the work, to them, and to the organization. Number 2, speak the truth and align behaviors, attitudes, and words. An effective manager is a role model to others in the organization as to how to behave, act, and communicate. Managers with these abilities who are willing to help employees improve upon these types of skills have a way of increasing the commitment employees have in them. Managers who speak the truth and align behaviors, attitudes, and words build credibility and make employees want to follow them and do their best. Number 3, let go. If employees are not willing to commit and want to leave, let them. A manager can only try to hold on to an employee so much. People are entitled to make their own decisions and what they feel is in their best interests. Managers can only provide them with the information they have available and ask employees for their commitment. If that is not enough, it is not enough, and the manager has no control over employees' reactions.